All right, everybody, old Pops is back, and it's football season. Oh, we fixing to kick it off next weekend. Well, this coming weekend, actually. Yes, I know I've been gone for a while. I am so sorry, y'all. We were supposed to have baseball and everything else this year, softball, all that. It's been a crazy, crazy year. Y'all don't want to hear about all that, though. We want to talk football, right? So, and we're going to have some highlights this year, all that. We're trying to get back on track. I do apologize. But we're going to get into it now. We're going to check out the top 25 college and check out some schedules to start. We'll get some highlights up this year. We'll get some pro, see what's happening with them starting in a couple weeks. Well, next week, actually, because they'll be starting to kick up too. But let's see who's in the top 25 college-wise to kick off the preseason and see where we're at before we start the season next weekend. And then we'll get some schedules and see where we're at and see what we think, who's gonna kick it off and who's gonna go. Top 25, AP ranking, kicking it off with Texas. Okay. Penn State at number 2, 3 Ohio State. I could see that right now. 4 Clemson, 5 Georgia. All right. 6 Notre Dame, 7 Oregon, 8 Bama, 9 LSU, 10 Miami of Florida. Okay. Interesting top 10. I don't think it'll stay that way. Tell me what y'all think. I don't think it's going to stay that way right now, though, for very long. We'll see what happens, though. All right, 11, Arizona State. Interesting. 12, Illinois. 13, South Carolina. 14, Michigan. And 15, Florida. Okay. 16, SMU. 17, Kansas State. That's interesting. 18, Oklahoma. 19, A&M. Texas A&M. 20, Indiana. 21, Ole Miss. 22, Iowa State. 23, Texas Tech. 24, Tennessee. And 25, Boise State. Okay. Well, that's an interesting top 25 to start with. All right. Well, we'll have to see how that pans out over the first couple weeks. I don't think it's going to stay that way, in my personal opinion. Now, it could, but I don't think it'll stay that way for very long. But that's just my opinion, you know what I mean? But let's see what we got for games as they kick off. Okay, first things first, we got right away on the 23rd, we got Iowa State and Kansas State, right? At Aviva Stadium at noon on ESPN. So that would be a good game right away to kick it off. What do y'all think? I think I'm going to take Iowa State in that one right off the bat. And then on Thursday, the 28th, we got Boise State and South Florida. That could be an interesting game. That's at Raymond James. That'd be hot down there. That could be a problem for Boise State right away. But maybe not. I don't know how to call that one. That could be interesting. And then we got on the 29th right away, we got Western Illinois at Illinois. Illinois shouldn't have a problem with that one. That's on PIAC, okay. All right, and then Saturday, August 30th, we kick off into really digging in here. Got Texas at Ohio State. Ohio Stadium. Boy, that could be an interesting game. That could be a really interesting game. Texas actually should win that, but that could be a really interesting game. I'm not going to say either way on that one. Ohio State could win that, actually, being at home. See, that could throw everything, right away we could throw everything into a tizzy, right? But Texas should be favored in that. I don't know what the over-under is right away. If there even is right now. I haven't looked. Syracuse, Tennessee, at Tennessee. No, at Mercedes-Benz. Ooh. Neutral. Okay. Tennessee should be favored in that. And they should have that, actually. Old Dominion, Indiana. Indiana should have that. And then Iowa State plays right away again. South Dakota, they should have that easily. Nevada, Penn State should have that easily. Marshall at Georgia, Georgia should have that. Bama, Florida State, Bama should have that easily. But they're playing at Florida State, so that could be, interesting. Montana State, Oregon. Oregon should have that. Oklahoma, or Illinois State at Oklahoma. Oklahoma should have that. And then you got UTSA at A&M. A&M should have that. North Dakota at Kansas State. Kansas State should have that. LIU, Florida. Florida should easily handle that. New Mexico, Michigan. Michigan should easily handle that. But Michigan's having some problems right now, from what I understand. LSU, Clemson, that should be a good game. That should be a really good game, as a matter of fact. LSU should be able to handle that, but that could be a really close one as well. Arkansas, Pine Bluff at Texas Tech. Texas Tech should be able to handle that. Georgia State, Ole Miss. Ole Miss should be able to handle that one. East Texas A&M, SMU. SMU should handle that easily. North Arizona, Arizona State should be able to handle that easily. And then the 31st, you got Virginia Tech, South Carolina. Ooh, that could be an interesting game, too, because Virginia Tech is one of those teams, could be either way anytime. That could be a very interesting game. South Carolina should handle that, but that, again, that could be a very interesting one. And then Notre Dame, Miami. See, again, you got 6 and 10 right there. That could be a hard one, too. So, yeah. So, and Joey Aguiar was named Tennessee starting quarterback. So, yeah. Could be a very interesting start to the season. We got some good games there, looks like. Could be a fun one, y'all. I'll be looking forward to these. And I'll be looking forward to talking about them. What we'll do is we'll wait. Since we already named the games, we'll wait and we'll come back. What we got, the 31st? Okay, what we'll do is we'll wait and we'll come back the first week of September, right? And we'll break down all of these. We'll do some highlights, and then we'll break down the games, for that Saturday, that Friday and Saturday. Yeah, we'll do it on about that Wednesday. Yeah. What would that be? Tuesday, Wednesday, it'd be about the what, 3rd? 3rd or 4th? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll break everything down. That'd be good. How about we do that, y'all? We'll plan that. We'll highlight everything, we'll break everything down, and then we'll see where we're at. How's that? Yeah. And we'll start breaking down some NFL stuff too and see where we're at there. We'll do that week as well. Ah, boy, oh boy, I can't wait to start getting into this. Now, we are going to try to keep up now. I will have some weeks where I'm not able to. I'll admit that. We are very busy here, but we're going to do our best to keep up with everything the best we can. You know, things do get busy from time to time, but we are going to try to keep up a lot better than we have been. So thank you all for keeping up with us. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. We appreciate y'all being with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to break down some stuff. We're going to have a good time. I'll see y'all later. Be sure to watch these. Let me know what y'all think. And let me know what y'all think on my predictions. If I'm wrong, let me know. We're going to have a good time breaking it all down. This old Pops. I'll see y'all later. We're out.